Alright, hello everyone. It's time for yet again another Tea Time Chat with your host, Ryan Ricks, that's me. And today we're going to talk about another guitar. But first, again, the tea. So we've seen this tea before. This is the Yogi Stress Relief Tea. And kind of need it this morning. Been a little wound up lately. And my cat over here that's lying on the floor is taken it upon herself to torture me during violin practice. So, in addition to swiping at my bow arm and scratching and whatever, you know, all those things that cats do. So anyway, so we've got the stress relief tea. Hope that will calm my nerves a little bit. Very good. So today, of course, we're talking about this guitar. This is like the Telecaster copy last week. This is one of the guitars that I've purchased as an adult, which sounds kind of funny to say, but it is. So let's take a closer look. So of course, this is a Fender Squier. So this is a Squier Affinity Strat. You can see it's got the Affinity logo, and it's got the large headstock, which I really love this large headstock. That and the seafoam green color and the rosewood fingerboard. When I saw this in the guitar shop, I wasn't even looking to buy a guitar. I went to take my Jackson V in to get repaired, and I saw this hanging up there, and I just thought it was a very attractive guitar. So I really like this instrument. And it was, you know, being a Squier is not that expensive. So again, like other adult purchase guitars, I have the receipt here. So I purchased this from Firehouse Music in Conyers in June of 2014 at a price of $179.99. Got a gig bag with it. I do want to upgrade to a hardshell case for this guitar because when I was at my old house, I was running out of space. I had all my instruments crammed in a little tiny closet that locked, and so between all of the others, I couldn't fit a hardshell case in there. So this is just in a gig bag. But whatever you think of it, I mean, I like the Squier stuff well enough. I mean, this guitar seems like a fine guitar for someone who's not a professional musician. Yeah, I know, shush. And I'm also not like a Strat person per se. So a Squier Strat at this price point, at this quality, is fine for me. So let's take I'll put this tea down here, and let's take another closer look at the guitar. Okay. So again, here's the headstock. There's the truss rod. So we've got our string trees here. We've got the tuners. There's the back of the headstock. Tuners look nice. There's the rosewood fretboard. It's the back of the neck. One of the things that I really liked about this guitar when I first picked it up is just the feel of the neck. It's very nice satin finish. Just like how the little dots are kind of halfway between the fingerboard and the neck. It just feels really nice. It's not particularly thin. It's not particularly fat. Got some little mother of toilet seat, whatever those are, little inlays. The frets seem nicely done. Again, I love this seafoam color. This is an awesome color for a Strat. So we've got the back plate. The it's a little sticker on the plate. It's like, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's like, don't throw your guitar away. Like, why would I throw my guitar away? Like, whatever. Don't put it in a trash bin. So we've got, so those are the saddles. They're not the best saddles. This is not the best bridge, of course. It is just a Squier. I could upgrade the bridge maybe if I wanted to. 5-way switch. What else is there to say? Again, I've got the matching greenish strap. Yeah, I mean, typical Squier Strat here. So, one thing, however, I did not like about this guitar was the pickups. So, and one interesting point here. So, like, I never change my strings. You can see the strings are all rusty, and look at that pickup screw right there. It's completely rusty from where I put my hand. And interestingly enough, so these are not the original pickups in the guitar. After having this for a little while and playing it, I even played it on a few recordings on my YouTube channel. I think Butterfly Slip Jig I did on this guitar with the original pickups. And after that, at some point, I found like they were kind of ice picks. They were just too high-end and too brittle sounding. So I swapped them out. I still have them. But these are actually the pickups that came out of my... Oh, what is that thing? It's like the one guitar I did the review of that that's got like 6,000 views, and all my other videos, like, no one cares. I took the pickups out of that and put them in here because I refurbished that guitar, and I replaced the lipstick. I replaced the pickups that were in it with lipstick pickups. And these, I felt out of that guitar, these pickups were really good. Well, really good. Much better than what was in here to begin with. So, anything else to say? I don't know. So, the tremolo bar, I'm not a huge fan. I don't float mine. It may be, I mean, I pretty much like mine flush against the body. I'm not a big vibrato user. I mean, it's maybe floating like a fraction of an inch. I've used it on a lot of recordings. Most recently, this guitar played the part of Christine on my Phantom of the Opera video, which I put a lot of work into, and I think it's pretty awesome. And you can hear this guitar. It goes from clean to progressively dirty, and by the end of the song, it's like the gain is like on 9 or 10 is maxed out, which is even more than I was playing on the V, which played the part of the Phantom. So, check that out. It's only got like 30 views and whatever. I'm going to talk about the action and the neck. So let's have a quick look. So there's the action. You can see it's pretty good. Another point I want to make over here is the saddles. You see I had to take the springs out of some of those saddles to get it intonated. It's a little irritating, but it intonated. It's good. I just checked it before the video. So for the action and the neck, I did actually put a shim. Can't really see it. You see a little gap over here, but I put a shim under the neck to give it a little better back angle because the action was a little high up here by the end of the neck. So fixed that, so got nice consistent action all up and down, and it's great. So see you in a second.